All right, so good evening, everybody. So hopefully you guys are watching this the day before our actual test. If you're watching it afterwards, then enjoy this short video. So this is the review guide. If you don't have this, it is on Canvas, okay? If you picked one up in class for me today, please make sure you go through it, check your answers. Please try to do the work first. And then, ladies and gentlemen, what we'll do is after, if you show me your work, remember, it's either the paper version or the electronic version that you need to give me, okay? But try it first and then compare your work with mine. So this is just combining like terms, and you're adding it together, okay? So -4 and a 1 is going to be -3y squared, 8 plus 5, 8y. Remember, when you're adding, you don't change the exponents, and it's -5. For all you that continue to get confused on this, remember, imagine it as money, okay? If you owe somebody money, you're in the hole. Like, for example, you owe them $7. If you give them $2, okay, you would owe them how much now? 5, okay? It's the same setup, just make sure you guys understand. W in this would be 4w squared, because there's 4 of them. -10w, and it's going to be -5. This one right here, distribution. So you just multiply this into here. So this would be 18y, and then how many do you have? You have 7 y's now. Remember what this means, okay? It means it'd be like saying 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 9, and 1 more. Okay, so that is what this is. That's basically what this is saying to do. You multiply them all, be 18, and then you have 7 y's, okay? So it's 18y7. And then this last one, 2 in here, would be +10. Remember, do the numbers first, and then do the exponents, y to the 6, 7, 8, okay? And then on this one here, simplify by rewriting. Negatives are going to transfer in, same philosophy, okay? But you're going to start switching signs. -3 times -3 is a +9. Then there's an x, and it's a 9, okay? -3 times 5 would be -15. 6, 7, 8. X to the 8. And then it's going to be -3 times 8. It's a -24. And then I have 6, 7 x's now, okay? Hopefully you guys see my counting when I'm pointing out like that, okay? How to do that. Next, simplify your answer as much as possible on these. So you're just doing any type of method, okay? Remember we talked about this. 2 ways of doing it. First would be the FOIL, okay? Some of you like to do the FOIL method. So it's first term, outer term, and then it's going to be inner term, and then the last term, okay? That's how you would do that. Or you would do the box method, or some of you do like to do the distribution method, where you take this and split it down. It'd be 3x, 7x plus 5, and it's going to be -5, 7x plus 5, and then you distribute this out and multiply it, okay? Remember, those are the 3 different versions. So I'll use the box over here, -5, 7x, and 5. Okay, so multiply it out. It's 21, number first, and then I have 1, 2 x's. So x squared. 7 plus 5 is 35, -x. 5 times 3 is 15, and then you have the x. Lastly, -25. Whoops, not x. -25. Okay, so then your key point on the last one here. Put it together. So it's 21x squared, right? And these combine. So it's -35 and +15. You're adding them or combining them together. So if I owed somebody 35 bucks, I gave them 15. Now I owe them $20. Okay? I find sometimes that money, you guys understand that concept of money, so you should understand this. You leave it at that, and that's your final term. All right, on these, ladies and gentlemen, same setup, okay? I'm going to do the box method just for speed purposes. Because I can do this in my head. All right, so this would be 20x squared, and then this would be -28x. Next term inside would be -5x and a +7. Combine these two here, 20x squared, that would be 33x +7, okay? If you have any questions, please come see me or let me know. But I just did the FOIL method inside my head. Okay, on this one here, I'm definitely multiply these. So let me do the box so you guys understand and see this one. Sorry, my boxes are weird. They always are. 5y, 4z negative, 6y negative 5z. So you're just multiplying. All right, 6 times 5 is 30. There's a y, but there's two of them. Okay, this one here would be negative 25. And there's a y, and there's also a z. Okay, please don't forget that part. This one here, let's do 6 and negative 4, be negative 24. There's a y and a z. This part does not matter, okay? Excuse me, which one comes first, y or z? It does not matter. Just know it could be zy, but if you write it as zy, know that they're interchangeable, and so don't leave them separate. You actually need to combine these later at the end. This is going to be a positive. Z, there's two of them, squared, okay? So my answer is going to be 30y squared. Minus and minus is still going to be minus when you're adding them together. Remember, outside is multiplying in here. Once you're inside this box, you're adding everything. So this is going to be 49yz, and then it's going to be plus 20z squared, okay? Sorry, my z's do look like a little 2. It's a z. All right, there's your setup. Okay, if you have any questions, please make sure you see me before the test. All right, 2 more. So on this one here, I'll do the box method, but there's an easier way to remember to do it. So just to let you guys know. So this would be u times, I'll actually do the FOIL, u squared, and then u times the negative 5 would be negative 5u. Move in, 5 times u would be plus 5u, and then it would be negative 25. Okay, so now ladies and gentlemen, what do you see? Negative 5 plus 5, they actually cancel each other out. So you're left with u squared minus 25. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that these actually cancel each other out. All right, number 9. This, ladies and gentlemen, does not mean that you just square them. Okay, what this means is that there are 2 of them. If there are 2 of them, then you need to do your multiplication. One other aspect of this, and I'm going to do the box for that reason, is some of you in here continue to do the wrong addition. So 2y's, y squared, negative 5y, negative 5y, and then multiply together and be a 25. Here's the key term. I want to make sure you guys understand. Okay, the answer is going to be y squared minus negative 5 and a negative 5 do not cancel each other out. Okay, that's just basically saying you owe your buddy $5 and then you owe him $5. So how much money do you owe altogether now? 10. Okay, please make sure you guys get that part down. Plus 25. Okay, so now you're in the whole 10. All right, and then last but certainly not least is the big boy. Box method would be the easiest way to solve this. Okay, if you want to do the FOIL and you can do it in your head, please do it. All right, I don't care. The big issue is making sure you just set this up accordingly, okay? All right, so we got 6x and 7, 5x squared, negative 4x minus 2. Multiply them out. 30x, and then we have 3 of them. 7 times 5 is 35, x squared. Move to the next one. Negative 24x squared, because there's 2 of them. Okay, 7 times a negative 4 is negative 28x, because there's 1 x. 6 times 2, negative 12, and then there's an x, and then last, negative 14. Okay, so big key aspect with this is knowing that this term here and this term here are by themselves. And that these terms, horizontally speaking, they are like terms. Okay, so you're going to add those together. So 30x to the third is by itself. 35 minus 24 is 11. It's going to be positive 11. 28 and 12 is going to be 30, negative 40x minus 14. If, ladies and gentlemen, you struggled at all with any of these lessons, please, I would say the challenge would be to try to see if you can figure out some more or find some more, maybe on Khan Academy examples. If you went through this lesson and you get 100, a lot of you did today, and I was so proud to see that. know you'll do fantastic on the test tomorrow, okay? Seats will be set up single file. If you have any questions, please come see me before school. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I know everybody will do great. Good luck tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing you in class.